Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful to be honored. We're so thankful to be honored. The name Jonathan is coming in. We're so thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read and to be honored. Some of you are getting an award. Some of you can be getting some type of an honor in a situation, but or someone could just be paying you a genuine compliment, and that's more than enough for an honor. But we are honored to be here with you, honorable people, to read today's collective energetic read, keeping in mind we are reading collective energies, taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't, taking a moment to explore ourselves and to be as truthful as we want to be with ourselves, knowing that we will what we want into this creation, or we will not what we want into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, 118 on the clock, and connected in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started. For some of you, that Ace of Spades with the Nine of Spades with the Eight of Spades, that's quite present. Some of you could be very stress filled in terms of a situation or a signature or an ending of a contract or the death of somebody, because the Ace of Spades with the Nine of Spades can bring in the death of a person, the ending of a situation, the ending of a contract of some sort. But some Eight of Spades, someone could lose their, learn something about Liz. Joshua was coming in as well. Jose was coming in as well. Some can learn of a death of a person who was very, very sick, either psychologically, spiritually, or emotionally. And it manifested in the physical. Everything manifests in the spiritual first. There could be an ending or a death, meaning a transformation for someone that was going through quite a debauchery. I'm getting Seven of Cups energy in the Thoth Tarot. Debauchery, confusion, maybe perversion. I'm getting substitution and prostitution. Maybe we will work with the Alchemist Tarot. We shall see, my lovies. Oh, we need more sage. Sage for your page. .418 on the clock. 418. And in numerology, that's 4. Delays. Delays in a procedure. Delays that will bring success. Delays in some type of a legal procedure, in some type of a medical procedure. Laying the foundation, a strong foundation. For some of you, it could have to do with getting healthy, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, building up some type of stamina. Something about discrediting. Someone wants to discredit something or someone. or discount something or someone. But Spirit keeps giving the word discredit, and to edit. Editing something. I was seeing like burning documents or burning files, but someone's trying to edit something. Maybe for someone it has to do with editing a document, editing a contract, omitting certain things. What is up? What is up? 7:17 on the clock. 7:17. I caught it at 7:16 and then it turned to 7:17. 7:17. 7:17. Jesus. Some of you could be seeing a lot of 7:7, 7:77. But what is up? What is up? What is up? How's it going? How's it flowing? What's popping? What's cracking? We are reading for this Gregorian. I'm getting July 9th, but we're not reading for July 9th. We're reading for Gregorian August 9th. However, July 9th could be significant for some. I am getting July 8th as well. That would put us in Cancerian season. So a Cancer could be significant for some, or something could have happened around those dates, or some could be planning or could have planned a trip for those dates, a journey of some sort. But we have Gregorian August 9th is upon us. Keeping in mind that in spirituality, time is fluid and it is not limited by our construct of time. However, we use time very rigidly in this society to try to control things. But spirit cannot be controlled nor told what to do. Eventually, it'll all crumble anyway. But for some, you could be sticklers on when it comes to a time situation, or you could be dealing with someone who is a stickler when it comes to a time situation. For some, 9 energy brings in an ending. So 9 energy brings in some type of an ending of a completion of a cycle. As we just closed out a very important date for some, Gregorian 8/8. A lot of people were really looking into that energy. It is a reflection of the divine, so there are levels to it. So for some of you, you're closing out a chapter. 9 energy brings in an ending. A 9 energy can also bring in a death, so you can learn the death. Here we go with this Lisbeth energy. The name Lisbeth is coming in. But for some of you, you're learning of a death of a situation or an ending of a situation. Something will transform and it will never be the same. For some, I did a preliminary read in which the death energy was also quite present. So for some of you, you could be going through an intense transformation in your life and nothing will ever be the same again. And death in life is quite fun in that it brings in and it really ushers in. Some of you, you could have been preparing for this. I'm getting an alchemist or a magician of some sort. So some of you could have been willingly preparing for this change. You've been wanting this. You've been open to allowing spirit to guide you through an intense transformation process that normally brings in an ending of a situation in the physical as well. So again, it could be an ending of a contract. It could be an ending. I'm getting that 8 energy along with the 9. So for some of you, it could have to do with a contract that you were binded to for quite some time, because 8 energy is a procedure that brings in a very long-term contract, or normally, or an important contract, at least in your spirit's development. So for some, 9 energy is a closure of that. It could be either you asking for an ending or the party before you asking for an ending, but nonetheless, there's some type of an ending. For some of you, again, you can learn of a death of someone. 9 energy always will bring about a new beginning, because with every death, there is a rebirth. Bombay coots, my lovies. Give them the boot, my lovies. And with this mercredi, miércoles, not viernes, but for some of you, Venus Day is important. I'm getting date energy. For some of you, you can be going somewhere with someone on Venus Day. It sounds fun. It feels fun. It feels real fun, actually. Ooh, for some of you, date night with a significant other or a potential significant other. Clear those throat chakras. Maybe for some of you, you need to speak some truth to somebody, or you want to take something, I don't know, say something truthful to somebody that you really, really love. It feels really nice. It feels really nice, my lovies. That energy was very present. The energy of sentiment and genuine emotion, and sharing that, and the ecstasy that can bring. It's really, it's really beautiful, my lovies. Something's really beautiful. I have to say. But Mercury Day. Mercury rules the written. Mercury can rule creative expression. Collaboration, communication through the written, especially. So for some of you, Mercury energy can bring in a contract in the form of a written contract that will bring upon an ending of a situation. Again, with some, the endings sometimes look like new beginnings. Or they're both simultaneously. Here we go, my lovies. Here we go. I'm seeing that Ace of Spades very, very strongly. I'm also seeing an 8 of Clubs. I'm also seeing an 8 of Clubs. There it is. 7 of Spades energy with the 8 of Clubs. So certainly there will be paperwork. So with this Mercury energy, there will be something written. There will be paperwork. 8 of Clubs can also represent a young brunette. 8 of Clubs can also represent a small sum of money that is owed to you. It came in French the other day. Indemnisation. In English is indemnification. Certainly there's some type of, for some of you, certainly there's some type of an invitation, a date, 8 of Hearts energy, some type of celebration, inviting someone somewhere, or doing something nice. There are twins in the field for some. You could be learning of the birth or the pregnancy of twins, but 8 of Hearts is a blonde person. 8 of Clubs is a brunette person, but certainly there will be an invitation for some. Certainly there will be paperwork for others. Certainly there will be an indemnification. Some will be paid out for some type of damage in a procedure, or for some of you, you will be paid out something that you are owed. It is bestowed. I'm seeing a wedding. Something can have to do with a wedding, because I'm seeing like when something and something blue, but the little garter things, is that what they're called? The things that some women put on their leg, and then you have to, like, the husband, there's a ritual that the husband has to try to take it off with his teeth. This is coming. Wow. Someone's under your spell, or someone fell out of a spell, either or. Someone really likes someone. For some of you, you could get along with your significant other quite well. Or your potential significant other. There's flirtation in the air for some. It's very flirty energy. I believe something's in Venus, and it affects old connections, genuine connections, because it's inviting higher level commitments for some. We have money in your field, honey. 10 of Clubs energy is a significant amount of money. Jesus. A significant 1421, 1422. Those numbers could be important to you. passive aggressive energy I am getting. It's like walking on eggshells. 10 of clubs energy, Jack of diamonds energy, and a queen of spades. It cuts the story. Someone that, for some of you, there's that this energy has been very present. An older female who's not doing well, spiritually, psychologically, or physically. For some of you, you could be tending. The spades technically cut the story, but because this energy has been so present, they're connected. The 8 of spades with the queen of diamonds. An older female who doesn't have your best interests in mind. This could be a mother figure, older female, 45, 50 years of age or older, single, widowed, or divorced, or just someone who's an older female who is not doing well. For some, you have an older female around you who is not doing well, either psychologically or emotionally or physically, but it doesn't matter on which level, it will affect her in the physical. For some of you, there's someone who's not doing well. The queen of spades could represent your mother or a mother figure. For some, it could represent an ex or an older female around you. Something about a hex. The hex is backfiring for some. It's coming in for a reason. And here we have news about money, because for someone's having some type of financial struggle after trying to overspend, because I'm getting that hit for higher energy. Somebody could have gone on a campaign to do something, whether it be character something about an ass. I don't know, an ass. I'm seeing a donkey. Someone could have invested a lot of money in a situation to try to do something harmful to somebody. Take that how it resonates. But they're going to get news about money. Someone's getting news about a significant amount of money. But the way it feels is somebody's very worried. They're very worried about this money, because it could be like someone was trying to do something, or it's making this arm itchy. Normally when money comes in, it's your hands that are itchy, but it's making this arm itchy. There could be something about this, the forearm area. This is the forearm. What's this? Anyway, I totally forgot. It's funny because it's like someone that used to study anatomy and work with bodies, and I can't even remember what this is called. You'll tell me if you know. But this is really itchy. Someone can have a tattoo here or something about this area. Somebody could have hurt themselves. They could have hurt an arm at some point in their life. But there's a woman waiting on a significant amount of money, and it has her very, very worried. I do want to see behind this 8 of spades. This person could be ending in some type of an institution, a medical institution, not too far from where they live. For some of you, will be hearing for someone's not psychologically okay, and it's manifesting in the physical. So someone needs to either go get some type of medical treatment, or something about a supervisor. Someone needs to get some type of medical treatment. This is like visiting someone's really, really sick, or some type of psychological treatment. Something is backfiring. Someone could have tried to harm someone at some point, and it's backfiring. Something about at gunpoint. I don't know what that means to someone, but that's what's coming in. This could be I don't know, I'm getting like an older female, but take it how it resonates. Jesus Louise. So we got money for you, my lovies. We got money for a queen of clubs. This is you as the current, or someone around you. Not someone, for some of you, this is someone around you. That's how it's coming in. For some of you, this is you as the current, or this could be your partner. Jesus. A lot of money is on the table. Someone is blocked. 9 of spades. This could be either someone blocking the current, or your significant other, or you are blocking. But Spirit did give us the 9 of spades energy is very present for some. There's a block in a situation. There is a block when it comes to a gentleman. There could be a gentleman trying to block a current, or this could be someone around you, slightly younger, slightly maybe older, maybe 10 to 12 years older, no more than that. This person could be single, but this person is blocked. You're trying to block a situation. The Jack of clubs can bring in someone who is kind of superficial, likes to look good, likes to dress well, but for some reason they're trying to block the queen of clubs. They're trying to block the current, or your partner. Take it how it resonates. They're trying to block some type of news. They're trying to block some type of a new beginning. They're trying to block a situation. I don't know if this is a friend or a foe. They're trying to block communication. They're trying to block some type of new beginning. For some, there's a pregnancy here. What do we say about the twins? Someone could be trying to block someone from getting pregnant. This could be someone in the medical field. There could be an issue with a pregnancy. The energies are not aligning. Someone's trying to block a new beginning for some. This energy has been present. Jack of Spades energy, a man or a group of men, or a group of men and women, or a group of women who do not have someone's best interest in mind, or who do not have, in this case, the querent's best interest in mind. Male or female, take it how it resonates. In this present moment, 10 of Spades energy. In this present moment, there are blocks. But in this present moment, certainly, 7 of Spades energy, there is a King of Hearts. For some, there's someone trying to block a King of Hearts. For some, being cautious. I don't know. Something weird is coming in. This gentleman looks sad. This could be something about a dad. Someone's a dad. This is what's coming in. I have to say what's coming in. There's someone playing a weird game. It's like something about Hall of Shame. This could have been someone that like lost an opportunity with someone, and then someone else is interested genuinely in someone. This is what's coming in. Take it how it resonates. Maybe this has to do with a love situation, or this has to do with a work situation. It's an energy. But someone's trying to, there's an energy, gentleman, this is an energy vampire spirit saying, trying to block a gentleman from communicating with someone he cares about, or trying to block a loving energy from coming into someone's life. Why? I don't get it. They want to die? I don't get it. 2129 was on the clock. 33 could be significant. For some of you, there's a block when it comes to a father or an older gentleman who cares a lot about you, or a well-meaning man around you. Someone's trying to block communication for some, or some type of reconciliation. For some, you can have an estranged father. Someone doesn't want you to communicate. Some type of an invitation, 8 of Hearts energy, but there will be an invitation. There will be something that's going to surprise you for some. Something coming in very quickly. You will have success. For some of you, you will learn about this. Someone's going to be learning that someone was trying to deliberately block someone without rhyme or reason. There will be a face-to-face with this King of Hearts, or some type of communication. Here we have Ace of Spades energy. Spirit did give us the Ace of Spades with the 9 of Spades is still present. There will be a signature for some, but there's envy around the signature. You have 3 aces. You have a Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. And you have, I knew the 4 aces were going to be here again, my lovies. That's the second time in the last few readings. This is big. Ace of Hearts energy. For some, you could be moving in with a significant other, or a well-meaning gentleman, or a well-meaning person that you really love. For some, this could be someone that was a friend or is a friend. For some of you, you'll be getting news from a brother about a house situation involving a brother and a father. For some of you, someone lives with a lot of men. Someone can live with their father or their brother or their family. You have 4 aces. That's success. That's a new beginning. 4 aces is a brand new beginning after an ending of something, a death, a situation where something had to end. This could have been a sibling issue. For some of you, there could be 3 siblings involved, two gentlemen and a female involved in a problem. For some of you, there's a few new gentlemen that you will be meeting and you'll be having a face-to-face. These people are coming in very quickly, but they're well-meaning men. Something about Benjamin. Something about Benjamin Button. Someone's aging backwards. Someone needs to clear their throat chakra. Ace of Spades with the 9 of Spades is an ending of a situation. For some of you, again, that death energy is present. For some of you, there could be a death of a gentleman, of a jealous gentleman. For some of you, there's something about jelly is coming in. For some, there's an ending for a brother, some type of an ending that has to do with a brother or a friend or a son. a lie was told by a brother or a friend or a son. There's a messy situation with a bunch of men. And it's like now the energies need to settle and everybody's being seen for who they are. Someone's trying to keep someone at a distance. Certainly someone's trying to keep someone at a distance. But because this person's envious of this King of Hearts. Someone's envious of this gentleman. This is annoying energy because someone can be pretending like they're a friend, but they're not, or they could be pretending like I knew it. Jack of Spades energy. I wanted to clarify. They're envious over money. For some, you have envious people over a signature. Spirit was giving that to us, the Jack of Spades around the Ace of Spades. For some, if you're signing a contract with Jack of Spades, a group of people who don't necessarily have your best interest in mind for one reason or another. It could have to do with envious people, conniving people, because you have 3 aces around this. But making sure that everything in writing is very, very clear, because these people live in fear and eventually they can start a shithole of a mess. Being very, very cautious because someone's very blessed. So someone can be very envious, a group of people around a signature. The Jack of Spades is a man or a group of men or a group of men and women or a group of women who do not have your best interest in mind. Spirit gave it to us for a reason. These are people that you're signing a contract with. For some, there's going to be an invitation. There's going to be things that it's going to be successful, but it's very important that everything is stated very clearly so that there's no room for interpretation, because these people will take something and run with it. That's how it came in some type of deliberation. That's how it came in meditation and preparation for this. It's like you have to really provide whatever you can that is relevant to the role or whatever it is you're signing, or relevant to the contract, relevant to the expectation. Like making sure that you're dotting all of the I's and crossing those T's and not getting the two confused. Because these people, Jack of Spades, because they're not okay. This man isn't okay psychologically. It's like, I felt it, but they're not okay because someone's going to get really good news that's going to bring success. But someone's trying to do whatever they can. Someone has some psychological issues, certainly, Spirit's saying. Certainly, 7 of Spades over this energy. There's an energy of someone who is envious. This person can pretend like they have good intentions or they play weird games. You have success over this. Spirit insists. This person is angry. This person is angry. What a crazy. I don't understand. They make up stories. They call somebody lazy. I don't see lazy energy here. They live in fear. It's somebody, I don't get it. There's someone's trying to block, again, a Queen of Clubs. Spirit insists. So this could be you. You feel blocked in a situation because there are some energies, something about Nancy. There are some energies that are not that well-meaning, but you have success over these blocks, my lovies. Success. Sex. So they're all sex. You have success. How beautiful. How freaking gorgeous. I love it, my lovies. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I can't get more of it. We have 2 sevens. 2 sevens is communication. So someone's been trying to block communication or some type of adjudication, some type of a litigation, some type of an agreement, some type of procedure. Someone's trying to block or delay a situation, but it's going to end. It's like, I don't get where people think this karma goes. It's like, it's going to come back to you at some point, especially if you're doing it because you're envious or malicious. That means something. Some things take time. Others is just that resistance for some reason. But here we have 4 aces. 4 aces is a blessing and a half. It's a new beginning. It's a new life. Even if you do have some again, making sure that you're coming in with everything that you can that is relevant. Everything. Don't go too into rabbit holes either, because it feels like you're playing with energies that are, it's like settling into, maybe they're not, I mean, they did come out with the 8 of Spades, so these people would be willing to harm you. That's not necessarily the greatest, and for some that's black magic, as we felt earlier. So the 8 of Spades with the Jack of Spades is someone that would be willing to even curse you, to set up procedures to harm you, to do things to harm you. They don't give 2 shits. So just being cautious for some. being cautious, but you're going into a brand new beginning. As you ease your way into this new beginning, allowing it to flow, doing what you can, but it is a blessing. 4 aces, it's like, no matter, even if it feels like you have to struggle a little bit, especially against some envious people or conniving people, or this person in particular, it's gentleman energy. It's a masculine energy who's like, I don't know. It's like confusing. It's like, what are you even playing at? Like, why are you playing? I don't get it. Like, it's like trying to, I don't know, like counter an offer or invite someone somewhere, but they don't even have good intentions. It's all just to block a King of Hearts who may be a friend, or I don't know, some weird issues coming in. This person has some psychological issues though. For some, but again, you're going into a new beginning. Be discerning, and everything will follow suit. What else do we have? The 4 aces. We have 2 jacks, so we do have delays. So, and we see that someone's trying to delay a situation. 2 sevens, 4 aces, 1 queen, 1 king. You got a king and a queen. You're good. For me, all of the kings, the King of Clubs is your partner when it comes out in a reading. But when a King of Hearts shows up, that's like, for me, that's even more of a blessing. There's no need for stressing. That's Spirit saying. No need for stressing. Not too far from where you live. You have to go somewhere to do something. Not too far from where you live. Okay. We wanted to work with La Baraja as well, because La Baraja wants to do. Does La Baraja want to speak? We'll do a little one for La Baraja, because why not? We'll do a little reading with La Baraja. I'm seeing that courthouse. For some, you have to go to the courthouse. For some of you, there's a marriage in your field. Horse and carriage. It's for hire. Mamacita, there could be a marriage for hire. I'm telling you, someone has some weird plans. The thoughts of a person to speak with somebody. Someone has the intentions of speaking with someone, or someone needs to speak to a child, or a lot of conversation with a young person. But the horsey can also bring in the thoughts of a light-skinned person. Or the thoughts of a, light skin, dark skin, take it how it resonates. Someone's thinking of speaking with somebody about some type of a contract that they have with a here we go with a jelly. Here we go with a jealous woman. They have some type of an official contract with a woman. For some of you, somebody wants to speak about their obligations to you or for you. Take it how it resonates. Or this is you wanting to speak with someone about signing an official document of a contract, of a binding contract, something that will bind you energetically. Bombay goods, my lovies. That's interesting. Here we have Spirit insists the officializing of something, some type of an official document, some type of a procedure, of a courting procedure. Someone could have lied, again, making sure that you clear everything up that you need to before you go ahead and say this is what we're going to do and make your bed, because you're going to have to lay in it. That's how it's coming in. For some of you, this is something that's going to last a long time. And you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you're not fucking screwing. That's how it's coming in, my lovey. Someone around you or you, take it how it resonates. 32:51 on the clock. 32, that's 11 energy. 32:51 on the clock. You add all of that up, that's 11 energy, my lovies. For some of you, it's like something speeding up. You're going into a new phase, but you have to make sure that everything, something about hazing, someone was trying to haze someone, some initiation rites or some weird shit. Anyway, some six of swords energy, some type of sadness. A sadness when it comes to a contract. For someone is sad when it comes to a contract. Someone is sad when it comes to an obligation. Someone could have signed went through some type of litigation with someone and ended up in a contract that they're not happy with. There could be an ending to a contract for someone where you were not satisfied. Or someone around you, take it how it resonates. But for someone will be envious of this contract. We did see that earlier. You do have a contract and someone's going to be very envious. They're even going to try to sabotage you. How effing crazy. A gentleman, a light-skinned gentleman. For some of you, I'm telling you, there's a masculine around some who is a psycho. No offense to him. We love him. Something about Michael. This person's going to be sad because someone has a really beautiful contract. It's like, what the hell, my lovies? What the fuck is wrong with you? No offense. 34:02 on the clock. 34:02, 9, an ending. They're mad over an ending. Something could have ended for this person, or there's a chapter someone doesn't want to close. Like, my lovey. They want to impose. Something about an imposter syndrome is coming in. Someone could have ended up with a copycat of something. Because Spirit was giving us that. Like, there's nothing like the real deal. Somebody could have settled for a copycat or a cheat or a liar, and there's nothing like the real deal. Authenticity is important, my lovies. True authenticity is really important. A house situation. Someone signed a contract for a house situation. Someone will be signing a contract for a house situation. The Ace of Cups can also bring in a couple, could bring in your family, meaning the one you have created. We'll do 3 of these as well. The Kipper deck. Le fin de cycle. Le fin de cycle. Proper pronunciation in French was coming in. For some of you, someone can speak French and speak it well. Here we have imprisonment of a false person. What are we fucking saying here, my lovies? 35:15 on the clock. We ain't playing here, my lovies. Imprisonment of a false person. For some of you, you will be hearing that a false person will go into some type of prison. This could be an older female who lost her mind for some. For others, this is a gentleman who is in some type of mental prison because they're a false person and they want to try to negotiate something or pretend like they want to invest in something or work with someone, but they're a false person. The number 29 is here. The number 8 is here. That's 88 energy. If you multiply, they lie. For some of you, there's somebody who's very worried about a situation, but they're a false person. But they're in some type of prison because they can't get their way in a situation anymore, or they can't trick someone anymore. For someone's stuck in a false persona. Someone is stuck in some type of a persona that doesn't fit them, or a personality that doesn't fit them. The other day, Spirit was giving us, so in the last reading, I was moved to share an experience that I had that was, for me, quite, it was a challenge, to say the least. It could have been traumatizing. But Spirit said it's the Phoenix Rising, something about the Phoenix Rising. It's funny because Spirit brought us to this video in which a man was stalking women that he felt were single women that were always alone. He stopped a woman in a police car. He stalked this woman for a while, saw that she was always alone, and then stopped her in a police car, kidnapped this woman, and took her from Seattle, Washington, all the way down to almost the border, where then he put her in this like cinder block cell. He was renting this place. This woman was managed to escape. Now this man is going through some type of a litigation. But this person pretended, someone's trying to pretend to be something so they can harm someone. Everything is coming in for a reason. And the examples that have come in over the last couple of days, for some, being very cautious who you spend time with, who you're alone with, who you're at home with. For some, who you're at home with. Okay. Because there's a concern. Everything is coming in for a reason. The concern is something that someone's very, very worried about. Someone's very stressed about. For some, someone can be very stressed because they're going to be not so blessed. They're going to be found out, or there's something that's going to be brought up against them. Someone's very concerned, very worried. 8 of Spades energy. Someone's in a hurry. Someone's in a hurry to do something. The number 30. Oh, what did we say earlier about the number 33? The number 33, concern. The number 33, concern. Someone's very concerned when it comes to a situation. Someone, for some, did we say the courtship? Because the courtship did come in. For some of you, courtship, the number 4, courtship, some type of pathway, some type of an alliance, some type of... And here we have occupation, 34 energy. For some, someone can be worried about what you do for a living. For some of you, someone could be concerned about their occupation. For some, someone could be concerned about what they do for a living. For some of you, someone may do something and they're not telling you what they actually do. For some, it's very important. For some, someone's trying to court someone or trying to start a connection with someone, but they're very worried. Someone's very compartmentalized. For some, someone can do a lot of meditation. Someone can work for some type of secret agency or have some type of ritual that they went through to compartmentalize their spirit. Because it's like there's access, there's keys, there's There are degrees. Someone could be initiated into something. Someone could be a Mason or some type of secret society. But we have 33 and 34. In meditation, I did get this. For someone's parents are worried about what someone does for a living or their gifts. Because this is not necessarily what someone, like occupation is not necessarily just about doing it for a living. It's not something you do for money. It's something you do because it's you. It's something you do because, and you happen to get paid for it. Because in the society, that's how it, that's how we work. That's the energy exchange. Someone can be an investor. Something about investment properties. Something about Arizona. Something about Sedona. But I'm getting Arizona. I'm getting Flagstaff. Aztecs. The Aztecs. That's funny. The Aztecs. Someone can be initiated into something or do something, or they're concerned. They're concerned about speaking about something. Something about tweaking or tweakers. I'm getting tweezers. I'm seeing tweezers. Like tweezers to pluck eyebrows or pluck hair. But I'm seeing tweezers or to pluck things. Operation. Oh, here we go with this shit. I'm seeing the game Operation. Someone may have a high. Something about high. Something about high. Something about hide. I'm getting HYDE. I'm getting something about Jekyll and Hyde. Like someone may have like another side to them that someone doesn't see. I don't know. A hidden enemy inside of themselves. But they hide it well. But they're under someone's spell, like someone's charm. Not necessarily that someone did spell work on someone, but I don't know, something weird's coming in. It's making my stomach turn. It's like bringing people somewhere far. There's a theme. Someone may be worried that someone's able to see this. I'm seeing death energy, Scorpio energy, a transformation. Page of Cups, someone has new emotions or there's some type of an emotional proposition. I'm seeing these fishes, how they're going into the cup though. This could have to do with money, some type of a proposition that has to do with money. Something about Nani. Something about Punani. Five of Wands. Someone's very conflicted. It feels like a lot of conflict. And someone's very concerned. This could be a group of people who are concerned. They're very concerned because they're hearing something or someone's hearing about something. Or it's like they're trying to tread lightly because some people may be involved in some shit. And they don't want to quit. Spirit was giving us justice earlier in the Thoth Tarot. Justice. Not in the Thoth Tarot, in the esoteric, in the African Brotherhood Tarot. What did we say about the Magician? Did we say the Magician earlier? There's the Magician. Manifesting conflict. Someone could be manifesting conflict. Some can be very concerned. Some are manifesting conflict because of their concerns. The Five of Wands doesn't always come in like this, but someone's genuinely concerned. Excuse me. And there's a lot of conflict of ego, a lot of competition. Someone can be concerned with courting someone because of the competition, because there's a lot of people competing for something or for someone or for an opportunity. There's a baby coming. Like, it's like not feeling worthy because of something someone does for a living. Because it's like, how authentic could you be? Because someone's like, it's like authenticity is a thing. Because the magician, it's like a very authentic being. That's why they're able to manifest. But it's like someone hasn't been able to manifest like something serious or deeper or sincere connections because they're not sincere themselves. And so like to get into that death energy, the Scorpio energy, something really deep, a huge transformation, it takes a lot of bravery. It takes a different level of bravery that maybe someone, even if they've done things in their life that they feel like they can't share with just anybody, because to be quite frank, it could land them in prison. In some type of prison. It can land them in a tower in the reverse. I think some people don't understand that it's like they're afraid. It's almost like afraid of a new emotion or a new friendship or a new emotional connection because they don't want to be outed. They don't want to lose. They don't want to harm someone, but they also, six of wands. Some type of success. Someone's really well seen for their occupation, or they're going to be well seen. Something they do for a living. Work energy. It's a lot of work energy. 6-6 energy. Moving away from a storm. 6 of Swords energy. The devil is present. Something toxic. And the tower is in the crooked. For some, being cautious because someone is concerned. It's like, this is the energy that's coming in. It's like seeing a reader and being like an energy reader. I get this all the time. Like people that try to like, again, when I'm around people, like when they're authentic, when they're real, when they're honest, when they're innocent, when that inner child is still like vibrating and rich and full, it's such a beautiful connection. It's such a beautiful experience. There are others that I could tell right away when they're defensive, when they're rigid, when they're scared, when they're scared. And so sometimes they'll even try to like find like, it's like, for example, like I was having a conversation with someone, and this person like came to me with 5 of Wands energy. It's like, I wondered if I came to pick something up, and I wondered if it was ready because I know certain things about how certain processes work. So I just wondered if it was ready. And this person's like, I told you that, but like they didn't have to go that way. Like they didn't have to go that far. They could have just said, oh no, I it's not ready yet. It's okay. I was in the town. I just wanted to check. I was in this area. I wanted to check if it was, because I know that technically you can't do this with this, but you could, and I just explained to them, but it's like their reaction, like, well, I had already told you, or like it's like it's like something like that, but on a bigger level. It's something more serious. It's not something so mundane. It's like the shame, the ego, the competition, the guilt, the heat, the inner war that's gonna end in a tower anyway, that someone's not foreseeing. Because it feels like a group that's really scared. They're really concerned. And it's like, they don't discern. It's instead of like, they think, it's like having feds show up. They think, I don't know. It's like coming to see a reader. I get so many people that are like, ooh, it's like they try to demonize something or someone because they're really trying to hide their demons. So it's like basic psychology. You try to demonize that which you see because you're trying to hide your demons. And then, unfortunately, for some, they take it something about a fete, una fiesta, some type of party. They take it a step further, and then they try to attack that which they've now demonized, but they're not realizing it's their own demon. But they're like afraid. It's like being afraid. Again, I'm giving like something about someone's gay. Someone could be gay on the low, or someone has like rituals of homosexuality. But it's like all of these wars of lies within yourself, right? And then you see someone that can read it, right? Like someone that can say, hey, this is what's happening. Like, this is the energy. And you pick a fight with that person. Like, oh, like, then you try to discredit that person, or you try to like, well, I told you that you can cut, that it's tomorrow, you know, instead of just like, well, maybe this person was in town. They wanted to see if it was ready. It's not ready. That's it. You know, it's like something like that. And then these little passive aggressive things build. It's like something like that. Like something built up over a long period of time. Like someone could have been passive aggressive with someone for the last 2 to 5 years because they were trying to defend a community, or they were trying to defend what they did. It's like wanting to marry someone but not wanting them to see that you're a serial killer type of energy. Take what resonates. Or that you kidnap people and you bring them to other states or some weird shit. This was coming in. This was coming in, my lovies. I gotta say what I gotta say. 5023 on the clock, which is an ending of a chapter. It's 10 energy in the numerology, but it's 5-5. It needs to be liberated. It needs to be addressed, and then it needs to be liberated, because no matter what, someone is going to, something about put it in her butt. No matter what, something's gonna tower out. It's like foreseeable and not like a tower is gonna hit in a way where like these people already know they were going, they're living in worry. They live in worry and shame already, and they fight amongst themselves, and they're confused and concerned. But they don't want to get burned, but they're mistrusting or fearing the wrong thing, because it's going to tower out anyway. They've done too much. That's what it feels. And Spirit has already invited them to move away from a storm. 6 of Swords energy. They were warned. Long distance travel, though. These people can travel at a distance. For some, there's a new work opportunity in which you're going to be very, very well wet. Something about wet. Very well wet. Why well wet? I don't know, but it's turning into a 7 of Wands. You have divine support. You need to stand your ground. You have the strength to, and you have the backing. For some of you, you could be very well backed by a community. Spirit was giving that to us. For some of you, there's a very 2 of Cups energy, an imbalance, or some type of crooked union, or a fallout of a union for another union to take place. Here we have another baby. For some of you, there's a baby on the way. 10 of Wands, dropping some type of, see, for some type of manipulation. What did we say? The Magician and the Crooked. For some, there was somebody trying to manipulate a union, or trying to manipulate their way into a union with all types of magic. Over money. 10 of Pentacles. For some, you're moving into a beautiful union. I'm telling you, with a lot of money and stability and another baby. You got a few babies on the way. There's going to be some envious faces, because I'm seeing especially this one. For some of you, there will be someone looking at your union. I'm getting like Twilight. For some of you, you could have a partner who is dangerous, to say the least, but this person is worthy. It's like walking away from something to someone's really beautiful. There will be a lot of envious people, because someone could be very well paid because of what they did. And they're avoiding a tower thanks to their love. Thanks to their Queen of Cups. Thanks to their love. Knight of Cups energy coming into Prince Charm to wine and dine. Very quickly, 2 nights. Something was delayed. Something that someone didn't see. 2 of Swords energy. Someone was in guilt, remorse, regret, resentment about some type of offer that was made. They could have been played in a situation, in a union. Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. Some type of commitment, some type of belief system. There's a lot of energy here. But for some, there's an intense tower. Being cautious with driving, being cautious with the tower like that is in the energy I'm feeling. Being very, very cautious. Page of Cups energy. For some, this tower is deconstruction of something to go into a new situation. Something about the news. Something will make the news. Someone will make the news. Bombay Goot, my lovies. 53:56 was on the clock when I looked up, and then it turned to 53:57. Someone that took a long time, or something that took a long time, but something that is stable, something that's durable over time. Some have of an opportunity and a half. That's all I have to say. An opportunity and a half. It'll allow you to save. This is going to heal your broken heart for some, or some type of an abandonment issue or financial struggle. A lot of strategic planning and thinking. Some are getting out of a binded position. Here we have a Leo, a King of Wands, and another pregnancy. The Empress. Someone has a lot of passion for someone. Someone sees someone as very beautiful. There's a creative venture here for some that someone has been working very hard on. There's a hard on, definitely. There's a daughter. There's a few pregnancies here for some. There's a well-meaning woman who can support you and your significant other for some during a spousal dispute, I am getting. Or during a pregnancy. For some of you, you have 3 pregnancies that are coming. Que lindos, and you're winning. That's how it's coming in, and you're winning. And here we have a mature woman that can help you. For some of you, you have a really well-meaning mother-in-law or someone that can be there for you to support your family, or there's a mature woman around you, 6 energy. And for some of you, you're courting so for some, this could be propelled by a well-meaning female who is inviting. There's a choice here. For some of you, it's a mature female who is someone who is very, very supportive. This person could be more of a traditionalist. This person could be an excellent mother for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, my lovies. And it was fate. All right, well, stay well. That was beautiful. I have to say. It was really beautiful. A lot of change is happening for sure. For some of you, someone's leaving. It's like reminding me of all of the people that I have met. Look, police. This baby dressed in police. It's like someone's going to be a summons. A little child dressed in police. I have to show you this because this is crazy. Dang, how do we turn it around? Dang, we can't. Dang, look, can you see it? Can you see a little baby? You see a little baby dressed in the police? I'm telling you, my lovies, like something's gonna happen. For some of you, to be quite frank, someone could be saved by starting a life and of love, because there's a group that doesn't want to give up. There's a group that they don't listen. It's like pulling stubborn children's ears because the police but there's something about fake police though, or some type of a crooked officer. Because again, it's like someone dressing up as police, and that baby is not a police officer. There's a theme here, my lovies. There's a theme. Bombay coot, my lovies. A fake official of some sort. There's a reason for everything. Boom. Stay well. Stay well. Your sister friend loves you. Your spirit friends love you. Your sister friend. Bye. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. Someone could be saved by choosing love. Someone's being saved by choosing love. A baby, because I'm a thug. That's what's coming in. Someone's gonna walk away from a tower. Again, I was getting like all of the people, spirits giving us all of the situations that I knew of people who got out in time. They heeded to the warnings, and others that did not do the same and they fell. That's what's gonna happen to a group. And some are gonna choose love, because you choose love, you repent, you get saved. I know people that did some stuff and others that continued, and some bowed out gracefully. They're like, I have to change my life for my wife, for my children, for whatever, for my family, for myself, for self-love. And they did it. And others that they did not heed to the warnings. For someone's going to heed to the warnings and is going to save their soul. Wicked souls with wicked goals, pretending to be officers or pretending to do some weird I'm telling you, my lovies, the things that are coming in, Bombay, coot, my lovies. Stay well again. Stay well, stay well, stay well. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Peace, homies.